Thousands of families affected by heavy rains in various parts of the country remain vulnerable, even as the country battles the COVID-19 pandemic. In Mandera County, at least 7,000 families are living in the cold after River Daua on the Kenya-Ethiopia border burst its banks. Flash floods from the Ethiopian highlands are said to have caused extensive damage to property and infrastructure. In a move to cushion the affected families, Mandera Governor Ali Roba, the county and national governments, in conjunction with other development partners, have distributed relief food to displaced families.
We appeal to the Cabinet Secretary for Ministry of Devolution and Asals to complement our effort through provision of additional food and non-food items.
Elsewhere, residents living in Baringo South constituency, especially Ngambo, Sintan, Salabani, Nasukro and Leswa areas, have been forced to seek alternative accommodation after their homes were flooded. Heavy rains have caused the water level in 3 lakes to increase, forcing the people living around to vacate their homes. Baringo South Member of Parliament Charles Kamuren has called on the national government to declare floods a national disaster in order for the government to allocate funds to alleviate the suffering of Kenyans living in flood-prone areas.
You can see right now what's happening all across this nation and what's happening right now. The floods is taking institutions like the Ministry of Education. In my constituency, 5 schools is taken by the extension of the lakes as a result of the floods.
In Kiambu County, over 30 families living along riparian land in Manguo Swamp in Limuru are counting losses after property of unknown value was destroyed to facilitate construction of waterway. The families were forced to temporarily relocate after rainwater flooded their rental homes. The affected families are now accusing Kiambu County government of being malicious in diverting water from a swamp into their homes.
Tungeomba tu tafadhali kama ni serikali waangalie maisha ya watu ambao wanaishi katika hii bode.
People have encroached because utaona manyumba imejengwa all the way to Limuru. And as you know, nature has to take its course.
Meanwhile, youth in Tana River County have mobilized resources to support families displaced after the river Tana forced its way into Milalulu village. The youth, under the banner Youth for Change, distributed foodstuff to more than 300 affected families. More than 17,000 people have since moved to camps.
Tumeona umuhimu wa kuwatembelea, kuwasaidia na kile kidogo ambacho tuko nacho. So tunaomba wengine ambao wako na hiyo moyo waungane na sisi tupate kuwasaidia watu wetu.
And transport was paralyzed along the Njoro-Molo route after a section of the road was cut off following heavy rains that led to flash floods. Locals had to improvise ways to open the road by filling parts of the path with stones in a bid to ease movement along the route. According to locals, the floods that started 2 days ago following heavy rains have washed away some culverts which direct rainwater to the Kamwaura River.
Sisi imepepa hiyo mawe na tukasikia kuna watu kutoka Naiswet, watu 3 wamepotea na wachapatikana kufikia saa hii, na tunaendelea kuwatafuta kwa hii mtoni, pia tunaona hivi.
Ben Chumba reporting for Channel 1 News.